We have 2 EPs out. EP number 1 is Behind These Eyes, and EP number 2 is Medusa, and you fucking asshole. Sorry. I'll have fun. So, but yeah, that's kind of the history of like how we started. We started in 2022, and it's been a fun ride since. Absolutely crazy ride. Been going full force ever since.
Awesome. Well, you guys sound really good. I love the heavy sounds. So.
Yeah. See you next.
I know John's on to do a little controversy, so do you want to discuss that?
What? How did you wanna form this? Did you wanna ask questions, or do you want us to just speak?
I mean, I really don't know. I guess you can speak on it. You know, I haven't really heard anything up until today. So you guys obviously know more than I do.
Well, you got a message asking to ask us questions concerning copyright violations and infringement and things like that.
Right.
We have been accused of, and I say we, like I'm part of this band or something. I'm kind of like the admin guy. Make sure that things get done that need to be done on the background kind of stuff. Anyway, there have been accusations from a former band member that the band has taken some of his songs and made them their own. And it's quote-unquote copyright violation, copyright infringement, playing videos that are his, that kind of thing. Well, we've spoken to a lawyer. We've had a lawyer for a while. We have tried to get him to give us his lawyer's information, and he hasn't responded to anything. All he does is block all of our contacts. Anytime we've sent him letters, they're rejected. What our lawyer has said is that in the songs that he is claiming that are his, over the last 30 years, these songs have been basically community songs for the upstate New York, Midwestern New York area. Numerous musicians over the last 30 years have played on these songs. There's 3 of them. And of those 3, there's been about 40 people, 30 to 40 different band members who have contributed to those songs and made them different and redone them and done them again and recorded them differently and just played with them for 30 years. So there's like 30 people who have been contributing to these songs for 30 years. And so when Blood Desecration went, they took those songs that they had been playing with also, and as part of those 30 people who have been playing with those songs, they went and made those songs their own. They took a song that, yes, everybody else had been contributing to. The claim that the person has is that he is one of the 30 people who can claim to own the song. And of those 30 people, anybody can claim to own it and do whatever they want. If there is any kind of claim of copyright or a claim of credit, that is absolutely fine. If there's any money that is going to be made, if there is $1 made off of that song, then he gets a 30th of that song's profit. So out of that $1, you get a 30th of that $1. So out of all of those people who are involved, so every one of those people would have to sit down and sign that paper in order to get it as a copyright as a group to lock that song in, and it would only be the version that those 30 people would lock in. Now, if the song is done differently, then everybody who has contributed to that song, of those 30 people, 29 other people can go and write and play with those songs all they want. If the song gets copyrighted, they're copyrighting a version of their own. They're doing their own version of it. It doesn't, if any kind of credit needs to be given, it's credit for contribution and not credit for ownership. So the person who's claiming this would know that if they actually had gone to a lawyer to make any kind of a claim. We've had no contact from their lawyer. He has not given us any information about them having a lawyer. All he has done is made a whole lot of claims online, like he sent to you, and said, copyright infringement. And we've asked, can we have your lawyer's information? Because we actually have spoken to our lawyer, and that's what our lawyer has told us. don't talk to anybody about anything, don't make any claims, unless you actually speak to a lawyer. And a lawyer would tell you, don't make claims, you need to keep your mouth shut, that's my job to do those things for you. So, we're at the point where he either doesn't have a lawyer or the lawyer hasn't bothered to contact us. And this has been ongoing for 2 years, and everybody knows how to get a hold of us. And if he had a lawyer, that lawyer could get a hold of us. But none of that has been done. He's only making these claims online. And what he is also doing is he's making claims that are not true at all. Any of the recordings that Blood Desecration has made are their own. They're their own performances. They're their own actual arrangements. They're their own lyrics. All of those things are Blood Desecrations, and so every time he makes a claim to have a video taken down online, he's actually making a false claim against DCMA. He's using that legal form and what do you want to call process? He's using that legal process in order to do illegal things by trying to shut down videos, by trying to shut down other people's videos that aren't even related to the situation. So, to finalize what I was saying, and then if you guys have any questions or other comments, because I kind of see people wanting to make comments, our song that we are using, and it's only the 3 songs, belong to, at the very most, a portion of a writing credit of all of the people who ever contributed to those songs. And there's only one song that is I would say, has more than probably a 30th of a credit kind of thing. But it really doesn't, again, multiple people have contributed to these songs over a long period of time. Dave Sutton is one of those people who has been contributing to that song since day one. He is one of the original writers of the songs that are being claimed to be copywritten infringements. But Dave is one of those contributors. He's one of the original writers. So he has the right to do with this song just as much as the other person has the right to make it. But the other person is making claims that he has no information about. He doesn't know what he's talking about when he makes these claims. He needs to go talk to a lawyer, and he needs to have the lawyer tell him what our lawyer told us. Dave has equal claim to do whatever he wants with those songs. He brought them to Blood Desecration. Those guys have made those songs their own, and now it is theirs. There is no copyright infringement. And if this person wants to continue, he needs to the lawyer and contact us or contact our lawyer.